Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have a little bit of an update on Young Justice Season 5. Well, as many of you know, HBO Max and Warner Bros. Discovery have been going through a lot of changes, and this has resulted in multiple cancellations. Now, we've been getting some good news from Warner Bros. And HBO Max over the last couple of days about series that will survive or movies that will get produced. But one thing we haven't heard anything on is Young Justice. Now, the team over at TVLine kind of chimed in on this, but I want to say ahead of this report, they're not a trade and they're not an official source. So we want to take this with a grain of salt, but they have on occasion nailed a couple of these reports, and this actually and weirdly aligns with what Greg Weisman has had to say in the past. Now, they were asked a question from somebody on the site named Morris, and they asked if there was any news one way or another about Young Justice. Now, their reply was, and I quote, HBO Max from Go had only ordered a single season of the one-time Cartoon Network and DC Universe series, and the plan has not changed. There are currently no plans for Season 5, I am told. Now, Greg Weisman has talked about this quite a few times, and this aligns 100% with what he's had to say. When Season 4 was produced, HBO Max ordered a singular season. It wasn't a multi-season order. As a matter of fact, many fans want to see not only a Season 5 renewed, but maybe 5, 6, and 7, all in a bit of a package. But all of this does leave it up to HBO Max on when to order the next season and what the plans are. Now, I really think they were going to see how Season 4 of Young Justice went, and then if it was popular, and let's be clear, Greg said the numbers were astounding, they were going to deal with it then. But that begs the question, why haven't we gotten any news? Well, I would add another question to that. How many other new HBO projects have been announced? That's right. HBO's been trimming the fat over the last couple of weeks and getting rid of things, not adding things on. Now, we have heard that they intend on renewing Harley Quinn, but we haven't seen an announcement, and that show is airing right now and directly benefits from some of the hype and conversation surrounding it. Young Justice is finished up, so it doesn't really surprise me we haven't heard anything official yet. Now, like you guys, I am still very concerned we don't get this 5th season, but I don't find it likely that HBO Max is going to turn their back on such a successful show, especially with such a vocal fan base. Additionally, the viewer and return on investment for this show is astronomical. Young Justice is always trending over on HBO Max, and the series itself costs about $12 million to make. Compare that to other shows that can cost hundreds or even multiple hundreds of millions of dollars to produce for very similar results in subscription base, I think give the show a distinct advantage, and I do honestly believe we're going to see more of this series. We just have to get that announcement. I guess the other downside is, as Greg Weisman has pointed out, from the time the show is ordered till the first episode airs can be, at minimum, 16 months. So I am still holding out hope that DC fandom brings us some new stuff getting announced, and along with that we can start ticking the clock on when we're going to get new episodes of Young Justice. Now, you guys all know we cover everything Young Justice here, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to get all the news and updates. But until we know more, what do you guys think? Do you think HBO Max will finally place that order for Season 5 of Young Justice sometime in the next few months? Or are you fearful the show is just ultimately doomed and we've watched our last episode? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.